Welcome back, cricket fans. History doesn't just repeat itself in Pakistan cricket, it runs on a literal loop. Just days ago, the Pakistan cricket board made it official Shan Masood is out after a historic string of 12 defeats in 16 test matches. And who did it turn to? Yes, Babar Azam is back as Pakistan's test captain. Now look, I love Babar the batsman. He is arguably the most technically sound player our country has produced in the decades. But today, I'm going to say something that might upset a lot of fans. I am completely neglecting and opposing this decision. Bringing Babar back as the test captain is a massive step backward. In this video, we aren't just going to emotionalize things, we are going to dive deep into data, tactical analysis, and the psychological realities of modern cricket. Here are the 4 core factors why making Babar Azam the test captain yet again is a short-sighted move that could damage both him and Pakistan cricket. Factor 1. The technical and tactical realities of test captaincy. Now, let's start with the hard facts. Fact number 1 is Babar's tactical rigidity in the longest format. Proponents of Babar will point to his 50% win ratio from his previous stint. They'll say, hey, he won 10 out of 20 tests, but let's look closer at the knowledge behind those numbers. Most of those victories came against lower ranked sides or on away tours where individual brilliance saved us. When it came to high stakes, tactical chess matches at home, Babar's captaincy struggled. He led Pakistan during that painful historic 3-0 clean sweep by England on our own soil. The modern red ball game demands aggressive field placements, proactive bowling changes, and a willingness to risk a loss to force a win. Even recent selectors like Akib Javed noted that our biggest issue is game management and finishing off opposition tailenders. Babar's natural instinct in tests has historically been defensive. When a partnership builds, the field spread out, the boundaries are protected, and the game drifts away. Reappointing him means we are returning to defensive mindset in an era dominated by a hyper-aggressive red ball cricket. Factor number 2, protecting Babar the batsman. Factor number 2 is a matter of national interest. Saving Babar Azam the batsman. Look at this contrast. When Babar was originally at his peak, he averaged over 50 as a captain. But over the last 2 years, the mental toll of captaincy drama has visibly bled into his batting. Under Shan Masood, his test average plummeted to an alarming 27. Player is the primary anchor of a fragile batting lineup, forcing them to also handle the immense burden of tactical field placements, media scrutiny, and the dressing room politics is exhausting. We have seen this happen globally. Greats like Joe Root and Virat Kohli had to eventually step down from test captaincy because the mental fatigue began eroding their primary skills, which is scoring runs. By thrusting Babar back into the pressure cooker just before brutal away tours to West Indies and England, the PCB is risking his batting form yet again. Pakistan needs Babar, the world-class batsman, far more than they need Babar, the compromised leader. Factor 3. The fatal pattern of structural scapegoating. This brings us to the factor number 3, and this is a structural flaw in our cricket ecosystem. We are treating a systemic illness with a temporary band-aid. Former players like Ramiz Raja hit the nail on the head recently. He asked, if you give a captain an ordinary test squad with foundational weaknesses, how can you blame the captain alone for the results? Shan Masood's captaincy stint was undeniably poor in terms of results, but removing him and bringing Babar back hides the real issues. Our first-class structure isn't producing standard red ball spinners. Our fast bowlers are constantly suffering from fitness issues. Our fielding benchmarks are incredibly low. By changing the captain every few months, the management creates illusion of action. They make the fans think, look, we solved the problem, but they didn't. They just changed the face on the poster. Babar is inheriting a team anchored to the bottom of the World Test Championship table. Without even fixing the core of the engine, changing the driver won't make the car run faster. Factor 4. The death of leadership succession. The fourth and final factor is perhaps the most dangerous for the future of Pakistan cricket, the absolute destruction of leadership pipeline. Look around the cricketing world. When a team transitions, they groom a young vice captain, they look to the future. By going back to Babar for second time in tests, the PCB has openly admitted a terrifying truth. They have failed to develop a single alternative leader over the last 3 years. Instead of giving the reins to someone like Saud Shakil or allowing a younger player to learn the ropes, we have entered the regressive loop. What happens 2 years from now if the England tour or the upcoming home winter goes poorly? Do we sack Babar again and bring Shan back? Incredible. A progressive cricket board builds a leadership pipeline. This decision tells every young player in the domestic circuit that no matter how hard they work, the system will only trust the same 2 or 3 recycled names. It kills the motivation to step up as a leader in the dressing room, obviously. Now, Babar Azam has stated that his second tenure will focus strictly on discipline, fitness, and performance. I genuinely hope he succeeds. I want nothing more than to see Pakistan climb out of the bottom of the World Test Championship standings. But as an analytic fan of the game, I cannot ignore the tactical rigidity, the risk to his batting, the administrative scapegoating, and the lack of future planning that his appointment represents. At the end, it's just my analysis. Now I want to hear from you. Do you think Babar Azam will prove his critics wrong and completely revolutionize our red ball approach? Or do you agree that this is the regressive move by the PCB? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your cricket groups, and subscribe for the more deep dive analysis. Until next time, keep supporting cricket but keep cautioning the system. See you guys. Allah Hafiz.